MotorWeek is made possible by Rock Auto and Tire Rack.
Burnt rubber, gasoline, roars of V8s, and like a good vibe. You don't really hear it, but it's there. You can hear everybody talking and having a good time.
In drifting, the driver uses the throttle, brake, clutch, and gear shifting along with steering to keep the car in a constant oversteer situation, just like that. Today's gonna get rowdy. Opposite Lock they stay at Charlestown, West Virginia's Summit Point Motorsports Park, about 2 hours west of Washington, D.C. Helping us understand this madness is a man who ranked 25th in Formula Drift in 2015. FD has professional drivers from all over the world.
People know me as Rapper, R-A-P-P-E-R, Rapper Dan, D-A-N, Savage.
First of all, what would one need?
You can come into drifting with a $3,000 car as long as it's rear-wheel drive and it's manual.
Okay, then how to get the thing sideways?
There's definitely several different ways to do it. The more novice would be go straight in and just jerk the wheel and the car hopefully will step out. There's other techniques as far as going as fast as you can into it and ripping your emergency brake. And then there's another one where you can go in and almost upset the car and then push the clutch in and out and just jolt that drive line and just really drive the tires.
After that, it's all about holding your speed and angle. Rapper was pumped to give us a ride in his Nissan 240SX with barely 100 horsepower as opposed to his 800 horsepower Pro car. With such little power, you've really got to focus on fundamentals and use momentum in your favor.
I think it brings the joy back to it. I gave my 86-year-old grandma a ride back in the day, and you just saw her little purple mitten hanging out the window, just having a blast. If you leave today with a frown, it's your fault.
Oh, that initial feeling when you first get sideways, nothing else compares to this. That's exactly why this is so addicting. It's just a constant adrenaline rush. You'll see a lot of Nissan 240s and older 3 Series BMWs. You'll also see engine swaps, like the SR20 DET, a turbocharged 4-cylinder. Of course, the very popular V8s, and the inline-6 turbocharged 1JZ GTE is glorious bouncing off the rev limiter. Rocking a 1J himself, a driver who's never missed an event in 9 years.
You want to be passionate about a sport, but you have like limits and rules in other sports, and this is a sport where you have like freestyle, like motocross or skating, and once you get out there, like you're saying, and I go and I rip the e-brake or whatever, I can do it at my own level as hard as I want to do it, as rapid as I can.
Drifting is all about consistent speed, the line you take, and angle. Summit Point has tracks for beginners and professionals. On this day, at Drift Nirvana's 100 Drifters of December, it was all about practice and keeping it fun and safe.
Because it's just a companionship between friends and people you don't even know. Like if you like the way the car looks, like, hey, your car looks awesome while it's drifting. Like, hey, yours looks like fire, but you've got that heart, and that's what people share.
If you've never been into extreme sports, you might not know the feeling, but it's been a heady day at Summit Point. High fives all around, drivers sharing parts, your friends pushing you to do better. While this is still motorsports, it feels alien, like nothing of the sort exists. And once you understand why that could draw certain people to it, you just might begin to understand drifting.
That was a blast. That was a blast.